when you look at business premium, we should look at two aspects of business premium. One is the productivity and the collaboration aspect. Second is the security and the compliance aspect. So while everybody talks about the security, we are going to go deep into the security and the compliance aspect of business premium. However, I also want to take a couple of minutes here to highlight the fact that even for productivity and security, productivity and collaboration, business premium has got some really cool enhancements, which again, people are not using. So let me, Amir, let me quickly go through that, and then I will probably,
Sure.
go deep into the discussions on the security and the compliance. First, let's take Exchange Online. Exchange Online, which people are using, usually comes with 50 GB of main mailbox, 50 GB of archive mailbox. That's the way people who are using Microsoft 365 Business Standard know. What you get with Business Premium is an additional Exchange Online archive. What that does is beautiful. It will essentially help you with unlimited archive. That's number one. So literally, if you're setting the rules, for example, mailbox rules and in mail flow rules, maybe after 2 years, the mail should automatically move to archive folder, something like that. You will have your archive, which will go on expanding. So phenomenal, almost unlimited mailbox size. So that's a very big thing. Then you get stuff like in legal hold, in place hold, which again is very, very, very strong from the compliance perspective. For example, you could actually maintain a copy of the mail of the mailbox at the back end, so that whenever there's a compliance inquiry or whatever, even if a user accidentally or maliciously to delete certain data from their main mailbox, you have the in place hold in place. So that's again a super, super, super important feature available, which people should be using. Then is e-discovery. I mean, imagine using a keyword and then discovering based on the keyword information across various mailboxes. That again is a very strong feature. So Exchange Online is superb. Then SharePoint Online also has got stuff like legal hold, which again is very, very useful. Then you got enhanced Windows 11 for Business. Windows 11 for Business has got some more security features compared to your regular Windows 11 Pro. So that's something which I would urge people to consider. Then you have a client, remote client for Azure Virtual Desktop. For people who might not be aware, Microsoft has got a virtual desktop cloud PC offering called as Azure Virtual AVD, we call it in short. So there, when you use Windows Premium, when you use Business Premium, you get the virtual desktop built in, right? And finally, you got Office Shared Activation. So people who are using thin clients, for example, regular Business Standard MS Office does not work on that. But when you have Business Premium, because the MS Office bundled with Business Premium comes with Office Shared Activation, you are able to use that on your thin client. So having given certain data, which I would definitely want everyone to consider, people who have Business Premium, because these itself are super, super, super useful. Now let's move to security aspects. So Amir, now what, according to you, are the major areas in the area of security and compliance? If you can list them out first, where Business Premium can help in security and compliance.
Yep. Thanks, Suresh. When we talk about security, right, it's like I always refer to zero trust and then the pillars around zero trust, right? So when we talk about security, we want to cover identity, we want to cover device, application, and resources, right? These are the key 4 pillars. The fifth one, which is we can add to this later, is network, right? So now when we talk about these 4 pillars, which one is number 1 from my point of view is identity. So it's like you have a user, right? So let's break it down. Think of this. In any scenarios, you have a user who has an identity, and this user is using application on devices, which can be any platform, can be Mac, Windows, iPhone, iOS, Android, or even Linux, right? And then the user with the identity with the application on the platform, what the user is doing, accessing resources, which is can be Office 365, can be your SaaS applications. And so what happened for the user is like the user has identity, but this identity, how can be verified, validated, is going to be the identity platform. It's the IDP, and in this case is Entra, right? And when we talk about security, it's about how we can increase the security for this user to access the resources, right, from any device. So that's where we start. And
okay.
I covered 4 pillars, and the identity is the key part of it.